Sister wives Christine and Janelle say they're happy Meri got her spiritual release from Kody. Hello guys, I am Julia. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives stars Christine Brown and Janelle Brown had supportive reactions to learning that Meri Brown got a spiritual release from ex-husband Kody Brown. In a teaser clip shared via TLC's Instagram account on Thursday, October 17, Janelle, 55, recalled Kody, 55, calling her and saying that Meri, 53, got a spiritual release from him after the request was granted by their church. Good for her. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know we were eligible cause we're no longer part of the community, Janelle said. I'm like, good. All right, cool. Janelle added that she didn't know who she would ask in order to be released from her spiritual marriage to Kody in the eyes of the church, stating that she doesn't know anybody at the church over there anymore. I just don't feel inclined to because I'm just not. I don't know, Janelle continued, saying it's not an issue for her. Meanwhile, Christine, 52, said that she wasn't interested in having her marriage to Kody released because she's not even part of that church, and she doesn't respect its leaders. I don't think they have any say over my life, she said. But Meri did, and I'm really glad that she did. She reiterated that she's happy Meri got the release. I think that's really, really cool, the mother of 6 said. Christine was Kody's first wife to end their spiritual marriage in November 2021, while Janelle and the businessman called it quits in December 2022. Just 1 month later, Meri and Kody confirmed their split in January 2023 by issuing a joint statement. Robin Brown, whom he legally married in 2014, remains his only wife. Meri previously reflected on her decision to ask the church to be released from their marriage during the October 13 episode. It's been an interesting year, she said in a confessional. I really felt like that he was just doing everything he could to have me be the one to leave, so that he could say. She then explained her decision to move forward with the official termination through the church where we had gotten married, stating that she reached out to her ex to see if he had any input. Despite giving him the option to weigh in on the decision, Meri said that Kody never responded to her text. Meri drove to Utah to meet with the church leaders, where she got a release from the marriage. It's basically the equivalent of a divorce, the reality star explained. It was a very hard conversation. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I intended when I married Kody. The church granted the release on the grounds of abandonment, which Meri said she agreed with. However, she guessed that Kody wouldn't be happy with the church's reasoning. Later on in the episode, Kody reflected on the end of his marriage to Meri and said that Robin, 45, encouraged him to give it time to work through their issues. After noting that their marriage was never really going to work, Kody said he was sorry to Meri for that, and he wished he would have figured it out sooner. Christine Brown reveals she and David Woolley said, "I love you" after 1 week. Our souls synced up. Christine Brown and David Woolley wasted no time expressing their love for each other when they started dating in 2022. In a preview for the Sunday, October 20, episode of Sister Wives, Christine opened up to her kids about the early stages of her relationship with her now husband. We have said the magical words to each other, but it only took us a week, Christine, 52, revealed in the clip, which was filmed shortly after her daughter Mykelti Brown gave birth to twins in November 2022. Mykelti, 28, was shocked by her mom's confession. "You said I love you within a week," she asked, to which Christine clarified, "Yes, it was a week and a day." The TLC star also revealed that David, 60, was the one to use the L word first. He did say it first, she dished. "I did say it right after though." She further expanded on the magical moment, adding, "I went through and met his family, and then we sat down off to the side, and he just pulled my chair next to him, and he just pulled me into him, and we just cuddled. And I thought, everything is crazy all around us. And I'm like, everything is going to be crazy all around us, but right here we're gonna be calm. And I let it felt calm for the first time in my life. I put my hand on his heart, and it was racing so fast, and my heart was racing so fast. It was like a breath. And I just realized I loved him then, and I would do this for the rest of my life. Christine called it the most magical memory in a confessional. Our souls just synced up, and our heartbeats synced up, she concluded, and I realized I was in love with him. While Christine's kids seemed quite shocked at the pace of her new relationship, son Python Brown admitted, "I want mom to be happy. I want mom to be safe. And I'm holding judgment until I meet David, but from what I've seen in her, she's real happy, and I think she'll be okay." Christine was spiritually married to Kody Brown for nearly 30 years when she left him and moved to Utah with their one minor child, Truly, in 2021. She quietly started seeing David the following year and went public with their relationship on Valentine's Day 2023. David proposed that April, and they tied the knot 6 months later. Earlier this month, Christine and David celebrated their one-year wedding anniversary. "Gosh, I love you," the reality star wrote on Instagram for the occasion. "It's been incredible to have you as my partner. I feel so blessed to be married to you, and I look forward to the rest of our lives together." A few days later, David posted a tribute of his own, gushing, "I was in Sedona a few weeks ago. It's really, really pretty there, just like Christine is. I'm so glad she found me and stalked me. This last year has been #a hell of a ride. She's the most thoughtful, loving, caring person." Robin tells Kody she's losing respect as he fails to fix estrangement with his kids. "They need you." The conversation between Kody and his wife Robin comes at a difficult time for the family, as Kody is estranged from several of his kids. Robin Brown is not happy with how her husband Kody Brown is handling his estrangement from his kids. In a teaser for next week's episode of Sister Wives, which aired during the September 29 episode, Robin addresses her husband's estrangement from several of his kids. In a confessional, she shares that she's been working to get her husband to reach back out to members of his family. "I was putting pressure on Kody to work on his relationships with his kids," Robin says in a confessional. The scene then switches to Robin confronting Kody outside in the snow. "I'm tired of being angry," Kody says to his wife. "Oh, I'm having a hard time not losing respect for you a little bit," Robin responds. Sister Wives. Janelle visits beautiful Montana property as her daughter Maddie says it's smart she wants to move. Back in a confessional, Robin says that she feels like Kody isn't doing enough to get back in contact with his kids. "I think that Kody should be camping out on their doorsteps," she shares. Back in the scene, Robin pleads with her husband. "Your kids need you," Robin says to Kody. During last week's episode, Kody's ex-wife Janelle Brown discussed her daughter Madison's estrangement from Kody as she talked about moving out of the family's home in Arizona. Janelle officially left her plural marriage with Kody in December 2022, almost 1 year after Christine did the same in November 2021. Kody is now only married to his fourth wife Robin Brown after he and Meri publicly separated in January 2023. Referring to Maddie's husband Caleb and their children, Janelle explained in a confessional-style clip, "Kody really did kind of cut off communication with Caleb and Maddie when the family started to really dissolve, and the kids really don't know who he is. He's not been out to visit, he doesn't call." She continued, "Maddie and Caleb don't really have much relationship with him." Later in the episode, viewers got Kody's perspective on his relationship with his daughter. He also has 17 other children with exes Janelle, Christine, Meri, and his current wife Robin. To be honest with you, I didn't really cut off communications with Madison, Kody said. She cut it off with me. Every time I talked to her, it was a fish for gossip and I got tired of it. Sister Wives Brown Kid, who has the worst traits of Kody and Christine. This season, Sister Wives has been showing how the former Sister Wives are acting outside of plural marriage. Although it was difficult for Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown to choose to leave, they all seem relieved now. However, divorce is stressful. Undoubtedly, the added pressure has brought out all of the Brown family members' true colors. Which kid in the Brown family shows off the worst traits of their parents, Kody and Christine Brown? Sister Wives shows many inherent traits. While all of the Brown kids seem relatively adjusted, especially after witnessing their upbringing, some manage life better than others. Sadly, Janelle Brown has discussed that even though they are trying to provide their kids with resources, it can be difficult to understand what they are battling. Many times, inherent traits lay dormant until the perfect combination of stressors ignites them. Fans have watched Kody Brown start as a doting husband and father, but deteriorate into an angry monster throughout the years. Likewise, Christine Brown Woolley was initially trying to rely on her loving, caring traits, but her fallout with Kody has forced her into a position of being sharp and cold at times. Furthermore, envy always stood close when she was dealing with her sister wives. Undeniably, the way they avoid resolving conflict makes them generate drama. While the 18 kids all seem to have a lot going for them, some learned or innately had certain characteristics present. When Kody blows up at his boys, they automatically dish it right back. Kody is getting a taste of his own medicine, as many of his kids are mirroring his behaviors. Additionally, the family has a lot of familial physical traits. Their genes are strong even between the different subgroups of Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robin Brown's kids. Undoubtedly, many of the kids are loving and caring, have beauty or brawn, and even show their brilliant brains at times. Without a doubt, they all show resiliency. However, after watching Sister Wives on screen for more than 18 seasons, fans are seeing some of the worst traits being passed down to some of the Brown children. Sister Wives Brown Kid, who has worst traits of Kody and Christine. On Reddit, one fan brings up the topic of Kody Brown and Christine Brown Woolley passing down some horrible traits to their kids. First, the user says, "My culty makes me cringe." Then, they add, "Watching the new episode, S19E4 or 5. She's the only grown child still actively giving interviews on the show. She is so embarrassing, talking about eating the placenta, acting all buddy-buddy with K and R on the show, and then coming out and making statements against them. I personally feel like she will do anything to stay relevant and in the spotlight. I'm so embarrassed for her, and I also find her extremely annoying." McCulty Brown Padron got some of their worst characteristics. After the initial post, several Sister Wives fans had many things to say. Most people agree that McCulty Brown Padron shares many of Christine and Kody Brown's bad traits. McCulty got the worst characteristics of her mom and dad. "I wish they featured any other child over her. I get that she shouldn't be involved with the drama between her mom and dad. However, did she not care that Kody and Robin totally abandoned her sister Isabel during her back surgery, or refused to give Truly a room in their mansion? She clearly doesn't care that they didn't bother inviting Savannah over for Christmas, didn't go to Gwen's wedding ceremony, totally ignored Gabe and Garrison, and didn't bring their precious tenders to her baby sprinkle. McCulty only started caring once it happened to her." Surviving Sister Wives. But other people think that Sister Wives captures how toxic McCulty Brown's childhood was. In some ways, she adopted behaviors to survive. One fan says, "I try to be easy on the kids because we've seen the toxic wackadoodle upbringing they had, but McCulty really gets on my nerves. I don't fault her for being close with Kody and Robin. As a child of divorce myself, I know that these relationships and alliances are very nuanced. but I wish she would see the forest through the trees, have empathy for the mistreatment that her siblings and mums suffered, and actually understand that it is nuanced and not wear this relationship like a badge of honor. I don't know if it's her voice, expressions, mannerisms, etc., but something about the way she talks in the talking head interviews just gives off this air of all-knowing superiority that drives me crazy. Sister Wives fuels her impulses. Additionally, some fans think that Mykelti takes after both Kody and Christine in another big way. They think she wants to make money from the Sister Wives following. Likewise, others think she craves the spotlight, just like her mom and dad. This is the only way Mykelti and Tony can make money, by piggybacking off of the Sister Wives franchise. They are just pathetic. I feel like she's just trying to do and say whatever to stay on camera and keep relevant. Mykelti craves attention. I think Christine understands that Mykelti didn't get enough attention as a child, loves being the center of attention, and is okay for her to get some from Robin. I find her annoying but also feel sorry for her. She wants so much attention. I think she got all of Christine and Kody's attention-seeking genes, but with 17 siblings she never stood a chance. This is the part Kody could never understand. Love might multiply, but time and resources don't. What do you think about Mykelti Brown Padron? Do you think she embodies some of the worst traits of Christine Brown Woolley and Kody Brown? Let us know what you think in the comments below. We love hearing from fans. I think Robin might actually be Sister Wives' true villain. Separation of a family is always a complicated affair, but when the husband has 3 different wives leaving him, things get compounded quickly. For me, given Kody Brown's behavior over the years on the TLC series Sister Wives, it isn't surprising that any of his wives would consider leaving him. His negligence towards his original 3 wives after Kody married his 4th wife, Robin Brown, and his distance from his other children after his new wife came into the picture, was enough to give me pause. I believe if you want to know the truth about a man, watch how he treats his ex-wife, or in this case, ex-wives. Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown have been subjected to a slew of misrepresentations, lies, and revisionist histories since ending their respective relationships with Kody. While all 3 of his ex-wives placed the blame on him for the family falling apart, Kody blamed his ex-wives for the breakup of the family because they suddenly would not submit to his authority once he used the COVID pandemic as an excuse to abandon his household duties owed to them and their children. Now, Kody has been working overtime in season 19 to try to save face and spin the narrative in his favor. It seems to me that Kody was treating his original 3 wives terribly as nothing more than an effort to force their hands so they would end the relationship first and leave him free to play the baffled victim. Has Robin become the villain of the story? Among Kody's many wives, there is one left working hard to maintain the illusion that the Browns have a chance to become united family again. As the wife who joined the family most recently, Robin was completely sold on the idea of plural marriage after a previous relationship ended in divorce. Robin continues to idealize the pluralist lifestyle and has been frequently accused by other family members of playing victim on the series when it comes to them not meeting expectations in this area. Robin has become the villain in the series because she enables Kody to be the absolute worst, while centering her own desires and anxieties in the family drama. The couple need to double down on their claims that the family troubles are because of Kody's other wives' change of heart, because they refuse to admit their lifestyle is the problem. It is clear to me that, regardless of how Kody justifies his behavior to himself, he wanted to live the life of a private married couple with Robin, while still benefiting from the plural lifestyle. He continued to have his other wives raise his children in his absence, buy properties in their own names for the family to use, and pool their financial resources at Kody's discretion, without Robyn standing by his side and making claims on his behalf of feelings of regret and sadness about the family situation that are completely absent from any scenes he films. Kody's claim to be the one being wronged would be drowned by everyone else in the family telling their side of the story. Women in patriarchal relationships have had to make excuses for the immaturity of their partners since forever, and so Robyn is filling a traditional role here by allowing Kody to hide behind her and their young family as an example of him still being a good man. Kody's behavior towards his ex-wives speaks for itself, and despite whatever cognitive dissonance allows Robyn to continue to make excuses for him, it seems she is even becoming aware that standing by Kody means she too will become a villain herself. Enabling Kody makes Robyn a villain too. As much as Kody claims in the most recent episode that he has never been a patriarch, his demand that his ex-wives and children from a plural marriage begin respecting him as the head of the household and never disagree with him openly is exactly that. It's clear to me that Kody is demanding that his family get in line, follow his rules, and respect his word as law, which are the benefits he feels entitled to because of the structures of patriarchy, whether he wants to acknowledge it or not. By echoing her husband's demand that the family return to their roles and adhere to Kody's leadership, while only gently reprimanding him along the way for his temper and tone, she continues a long history of playing the victim while also siding with the source of the problem. Even though in recent episodes, Robyn has started to stand up to Kody, she is the villain because she also plays the victim, despite knowing that doing so enables Kody to be even more villainous to his ex-wives than ever. He uses her as an excuse, and she excuses herself by stepping back and playing the submissive, supportive wife. If this keeps Robyn in the right, then the other sister wives are right for being wrong. For those looking to catch up on all the drama happening in this show's latest season, Sister Wives airs Sunday at 10 p.m. ET on TLC, and is readily available to stream on Max. A reality TV series explores the life of a polygamous family as they navigate the challenges and complexities of living in a society that largely disapproves of their lifestyle. The family's dynamic, including the relationships between the husband, his 4 wives, and their 18 children, offers a unique insight into this unconventional family structure. Kody Brown's $149 cameos and celebrity fame are helping him afford his lavish lifestyle more than his job as firearms salesman. With how extravagantly the cast of Sister Wives lives, fans have been wondering for years how Kody Brown is able to make ends meet. So Kody Brown has become quite a subject of interest in the years since he began to star in Sister Wives. Fans have been quite curious about how he is able to maintain such a lavish lifestyle for his very big family. It would seem, however, that he has not been doing as well as many would like to think. Kody Brown has been a subject of interest in the reality television community for a very long time now. Being at the center of Sister Wives, he has become quite an interesting figure since the show began in 2010. During this time, audiences have seen the many layers of the relationships within the Brown family, be it with the wives or the children. However, the one person who has maintained a level of mystery surrounding one part of his life is the husband himself. Considering the lavish lifestyle that is held by the Brown family, many have been curious about their finances and how they are able to maintain them. The answer is quite interesting. Kody Brown's financial woes. Not much is known about Kody Brown's professional life. Although one can assume that he has made an impressive amount of money after his long time on Sister Wives, fans cannot help but wonder about his profession before he became a reality television star. However, the answers to these questions are quite interesting. As reported by Screen Rant, Brown struggled to keep a job for long, until he was the president of Das Hundhaus Firearms and Accessories. In 2010, however, it would seem that he realized how he could capitalize on his unique romantic life. He established Brown Family Entertainment, but kept his job for the time being. While it is not known if he worked in the profession after the series took off, he still seems to hold his passion for firearms close to his heart. It would also seem that he has perfectly fit into his role as a reality television star, earning as much as he possibly can from his fame. He has even set up an option for his fans to get a cameo from him in the form of a video for $149. While many would assume that with their lifestyle, they must be earning very well through these ventures, the truth seems to be a lot different. Kody Brown has some expensive tastes. Over the years, several of Kody Brown's 18 children have spoken up about the lifestyle that their father leads. While many would assume this to be from an appreciative perspective, many of them have actually been critical of how recklessly he spends his money, only being left with one out of his past 4 wives now, Robin Brown. It has become a well-known fact that he spends all his money on his favorite and their children. While this would seem excellent on paper, it is important to remember that she is only the mother of 3 of his children. To support his own lifestyle, there have been claims of neglect made by the rest of his children. However, when it comes to their own lifestyle, Kody Brown seems to be doing quite well for himself and his wife. They have been spotted in the finest of luxuries and have also been rumored to make frequent shopping trips. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Kody Brown has a net worth of $800,000, which may come as a surprise to many fans of the series. General Hospital spoilers. Carly must marry Sonny to